Hello, ladies and gentlemen, how are you today? Today's Sunday is the 8th of November, and that's it. It's a working day for us. If you don't know, I'm a worship pastor. Pedro is a worship pastor. So we work on Sundays. Sundays are the days we work the hardest, maybe. Working hard or hardly working. But because we are in full lockdown now, things are changing slightly. So today I'm not actually working, because we will do live streams and stuff like that. But today we're gonna share our vision with you guys. So what's the vision behind what we do? I said earlier we are worship pastors, but at the same time we release music. I have my own music, Pedro has his own music, and we have Port Music, which is me and Pedro combined and doing our stuff and sharing ideas. And I want to share the vision behind it, our goals, what's our vision, why we do what we do. I think that's the best question you can ask yourself in any area of your life. Why do you do what you do? That can make or break your life. Hello people, something happened. I was recording this video last Sunday and then a tragedy happened, and you'll know in a second. And Pedro got COVID. Pedro, tell us, how was that experience?
Guys, I spent 2 weeks at home, almost dying, but now I'm okay. I'm strong again, and yes, now I'm all good. I'm good now.
Good. What was the worst thing during COVID that you felt?
Worst pain.
Yeah.
I think it's that feeling of being weak all the time, you go from your room to the toilet and you come back and you are out of breath. Just want to sleep again. So yeah, that was bad.
Yeah.
Really bad.
Okay. So I have some questions for you now that you're strong again. The first one is, what is your heart behind what you do? You're a worship pastor, you're a producer, you're the port guy as well. I'm the port girl, you're the port guy. And you do a lot of stuff for people. So what's your heart behind it? What do you think about it, and etc.?
I think our heart is really to, invest in people, and I think leave a legacy behind, something that we can look back and say, we invested in people all these years, and we created something that expressed our heart and our art through music and also through songwriting and all these things. And I think the heart is really this, is just to, I don't normally will say that I will do music for Jesus, because, Jesus knows the songs before we put out, but we definitely do music for people, right? We're I do this because I know many people will understand and will get the message that we are giving to them through music and stuff like that. So that's the heart, is just to invest in people and to have a good experience with music. And
that's cool. You said something about putting music out, that Jesus already knows the song before putting the song out. So why do you think it's so important that even though we have Bethel and Hillsong and all of these big guys, why do you think it's so important for us, people that we are in a small city and etc.? Why should we release songs still, even though we have loads of Christian artists doing crazy stuff?
There is many factors there. I think one of the factors is everyone is unique, Bethel and Hillsong, they play the same thing, but they play different because they are different people from different churches, different communities. I think artists, they will do this in the same way. We will write things that sometimes have the same message and will sound totally different from different backgrounds that we have, different references and things like that. And I think that's super important, it's a classical thing, because people is all the time saying, oh, we are all doing the same, we're all playing the same, and actually we are not. If you just do the same if you want. When I see a guy playing the same song that I listen for 10 times and he played totally different, that just opened a new door. You're wow, how cool is that? So yeah, this is the reason it's super important for people just putting music out to inspire other people, but also to keep your creativity going on.
That's cool. And could you give like one advice that you think is really important for people that are starting with music, like especially songwriters that want to release their own music? What would you say to them?
Do it. I think this is the thing. Like, you will be afraid to put music out. You will be uncomfortable when you put music out. You will be criticized when you put music out, and that will be your baby. And the reality is, people will say things that you like, people will say things that you don't like, but do it, because it's the only way that you get better is doing and putting out.
Okay, I liked it. Guys, that's how we are finishing this video now. Say bye to people, Pedro.
Bye, peoples. Subscribe to our channel.
Yes.
Please, okay? Go here somewhere and subscribe. Love you. Thank you so much.